Next up, we've got some Cheltenham Town news. Obviously, a few signings. The season tickets have done really well. Last I heard was 1,200. I'm assuming we'll get a little bit more, so that's fantastic. Everybody, thank you very much. We appreciate your support. But we've still got a target to hit, so there's still more work to be done. We've still got a little bit of time before the season starts. So, like I said last week, get some friends, get neighbours, get family, get them down to the... well, Wadden Road we'll call it, and get a season ticket, because obviously the early bird's finished now, but it's still great value for money. So appreciate everyone who's gone and bought. There's still work to be done, so congratulations, keep going, keep up the good work. Also, last week we signed James Jennings, Jenner, so it's a great signing for us. I'm very happy. I think he had a good season last year. I think he got, was it 6 goals from left back? It's fantastic. He got the same amount as me, but he had played more games than me. So my goal to game ratio was better than yours, Jeno. Just letting you know that now. So, but no, it's a great signing. Happy. I watched a few times, went to a few games, and I was impressed with his enthusiasm, his energy. Obviously, the way he tacks the ball in both boxes is going to be a great attribute for us to have. So us as players are very happy to have him on board, and I know the manager as well, so it's a great signing. So very pleased. So welcome to the club, Jen. I've seen him the day he signed, so I've already said welcome, but officially welcome.
Is he somebody you know about other than sort of playing against?
Well, because it's so close, and we had such a rivalry. You know every single player that Forest Green have. So yes, we know a fair bit about him. One or two of the boys have played with him as well, so know of him and know him. So, and they've all had positive things to say about him, and they've all said he's a good bloke. So another good bloke to the team, which is
and
good.
He knows Harry Pell already, which is half the battle. So he's not going to be shocked by him.
But he'll still he won't get out the firing line. I'm sure about that. And Riley's played with him, and so we know about him, and there's not many people in our league because you play against them, and because the manager and Tim and Russ do so much work leading up to a game. There's not a lot of stones that are left unturned, so you know every player you're going into. When you're going into the game, you know every player you're playing against. So when we sign someone from, like we have Jennings, we know a lot about him already as a player. Now it's just we'll get to know him as a character, and it'll be interesting to have a chat with him about last season and give him a little bit of stick. But no, so it's great to have him on board. So we're pleased with that. Other interesting. Well, not interesting. Other great news to come out of this week is Amari Morgan-Smith signing. Love it, Morgs. So Morgs is all done and dusted and signed, which is fantastic for the club. I can, verify that he has worked hard since the season's finished, because he's been in pretty much every day with me, grafting. Gav Crow's done a great work with him so far in the off-season. And he's been working really hard, as we all have. And Gav does work our backsides off. We do graft, so it's just rewards for him. The manager said that it's he doesn't need to wait. He's seen enough because the hard work's been put in. He looks good, and that's true, because like I say, I've been there firsthand, and he has come on since the season finished. When he first come back, there was. I'll be honest, I told him this, so it's nothing he doesn't know. I think there was still a weakness in his ankle a little bit, and a little bit of lack of match fitness, which is going to happen on a long-term injury. So he just needed to work that little bit extra. He couldn't just sort of let the season finish and then stop and go away. And he's been in working, and we did a running session the other day, and he was flying. He was sharp. His quick feet, really quick. His sprints are good. His endurance is getting really strong as well. So I've no doubt it's going to come back for pre-season really good. But then once the season starts, he'll be flying. So great news. Congratulations, Morgs. We're absolutely over the moon to have him on. There was never really much of a doubt. It was just a case he had to just work that extra bit, and he's done that. Fair play. And looking forward to spending the next season with you, mate.
And does that give you confidence as well, knowing that the gaffer's been true to his word with him? So it's more than likely to be with you.
Yeah,
as well.
absolutely. You know, the manager set out what the plan for me, and I know what it is. You know, it's hard work, which I love, which I really enjoy doing, and yeah, exactly. The manager stuck to his word. He's even gone beyond his word, and seen that Morgs was working hard, and give him his contract early. So that'd be nice, Gaffer, if you want to do it with me. But no, I'm more than happy to wait. I understand my situation, and I've got no problem with that. You know, and you know, a little update on me as well while we're here is it's coming along really well. Working hard today. I've been working really hard with Pelly. I've had my ear bashed by Pelly, but now we've grafted. Gav's away on holiday at the minute, so Gav set my program up for the week. So I've been following that quite strict. Gav, you'd like to just to let you know? So I'm coming along really well. So hopefully, come pre-season, I'll be as fit as I've ever been, and ready to crack on.
And nice to have Pelly in the gym with you, spotting you as it were.
Yeah, exactly. Pelly's back, so he's doing well. Pelly's looking sharp as well, and you know, I've heard that one or two of the other boys are working hard. So everyone knows they've got to come back fit. The manager put out a message the other week, so everyone's sort of heeded his warning, and have just started to come off holidays, and they're getting back in. We've got a month before we start, so there's still time. But if the boys haven't started doing something yet, then they really need to get the bum into shape and get going, because no one wants to be in the fat club, boys. Before I go, a lot of people ask me why I've got this silly few numbers on my wrist. That's my wedding date, the day I got married, 369. So the 3rd of 6th, which will be Friday, is my wedding anniversary. So my wife will hate me. It's 7 years to the day on the 3rd that we've been married. So congratulations for putting up with me, sweetheart. Happy anniversary. Love you lots. And yeah, I'm sure we'll go out for a meal or something like that. But they say the 7th-year itch, and she hates anything to do with the limelight. So that's the only reason I'm doing this. I'm not usually one for doing personal messages. So I'm just sort of making that itch into a scratch, darling. Love ya. Bye.